Hello there, EM Fresh here, and today we are riding at Mountwood Park. That is Mountwood State Park in West Virginia. That there is a familiar face to you, or familiar back to you. That is Roger up front. He's showing me Mountwood Park, and the whole purpose of this trip is that he wanted to show me a trail called Pumphouse Trail. And again, little did I know that I had to ride 12 to 16 miles to get there. And Pumphouse Trail, the name of it, is is more of a downhill trail. I like to ride downhill if downhill mountain biking trails, like bike parks. So Roger wanted to show me that there are some downhill trails. The only caveat, though, however, is that I have to climb and pedal to them. There's no chairlifts. So these next few clips are us climbing to the Pumphouse Trail. State Park is pretty nice. And just a little history about Mountwood State Park. Mountwood's name comes from Mount, which is mountain or mountain. So they took that first part of the name of mountain, and that's Mount. And Wood is the park is located in Wood County, West Virginia. So therefore you have Mountwood Park. And another interesting fact I got on the wiki on Google, and I saw that this park used to be an oil field, and a town called Volcano, West Virginia, used to be on this town. And so in the 1800s, this used to be the third oil field created in the United States at the time. I don't think there was that many states yet, but that's a good, interesting fact. So there's a lot of wealth here in West Virginia. I know West Virginia sometimes gets a lot of rap for being poor, but I don't see that at all. We are rich in forests, trees, trout, deer. You know, there's a lot of good things about West Virginia. I'm just mad at myself for not getting out here 14 years ago when I came to West Virginia. But yeah, there's a lot of parks. So Roger's just showing me the Mountwood State Park. I'm following him, and I'm just this ride took a long time, of course. We were out here, I think, for about 4 hours, but I have condensed this down into about 23 minutes or so. So I'm just showing all the fast parts. But that just shows you we are pretty much going downhill for almost 25 minutes, but uphill for about 3 hours. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. You know, but I'm getting strong as usual. I'm getting stronger, becoming a more stronger rider, getting quick on my toes. So here we're just riding through the woods. Scenery is just gorgeous, just beautiful, so quiet. You can hear nothing basically. I mean, hear the trees, the wind rustling, you know, very lightly, the sweet smell of pine. But we're riding, we're rolling here, and you see we're taking some steep corners. This is really steep. I wish there was a camera that could show how steep this is. And of course, Roger just going on like nothing's wrong. I'm being very cautious, believe it or not. He's standing up, as you can see. There's a road down there. I don't know what road that is, but we're riding I hope this is enjoyable to you, and I encourage you to get out, see Mountwood State Park, and it's near Parkersburg, West Virginia. I think Wood County is the courthouse, and that is in Parkersburg. And so this park is just more than likely, I think it's not very far from Parkersburg. I think it's maybe 10 miles, 10, 20 miles at the most from Parkersburg. This was an hour and a half drive from Morgantown. But it was an easy drive. You know, we had to come up or go down 79. And then up there's a he's out here pretty far. Yeah, I mean, we're riding bikes, so guys. It's just like walking. I think we were like 8 miles away from the camp where we started from. I apologize for not getting that first showing where we were at the beginning. I think I forgot to turn my GoPro on because, oh, finally he stopped. Okay, there we go, he stopped. And then here we went down, he wants to go back and then jump. He's gone, Roger's gone. I didn't know where he quite went. I think he dropped off this cliff here. That's a cliff, that's steep. He just went right down it. He wanted to go back and make sure he had enough speed to get down it. I don't know, safely maybe? Okay, and, he waits for me up here. Don't worry, guys. He didn't leave me behind. And there, so we is there. I'm trying to figure out which way to go. There's no cell service up here, so if you come up here, make sure you download the maps offline. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to make a video how to do the maps offline, or how to download the maps so that you can see all the Google Maps offline. So it is very, very surreal looking park. They say it's a $20 million park, you know, according to the it was never finished. The city of Volcano, like I think I mentioned before, was on this land here, and then it burnt down. I don't know how it burnt down, but they say the reason why it was called Volcano is not because there was a volcano on it, because there was so much gas at night it lit up the sky, because I guess it was burning oil and gas. So yeah, somebody made out pretty good here. Yeah, there must be still a few millionaires and billionaires somewhere around here. So that are profiting relatives, what do you call it, descendants. I think the richest guy who profited the most, I think his name was W.C. Stiles, and so I think he ran this place back in the day. So if you could picture it, I mean, the way the website pictures or paints the pictures, that it was like a cowboy town and boom town. You got the saloons, you got bowling alleys, opera houses. I mean, it looked like it was a very rich place in culture at the time. Me being a person of color, I guess we wouldn't be able to enjoy it back at that time, but I'm glad I wasn't born there, believe it or not. I would be able to enjoy it. Probably be in the cotton fields, picking some cotton or something. But anyway, I'm glad now that I'm able to enjoy this. I hope. I think I'm becoming a bit of a tree hugger. Before I was like, oh, why isn't there more commerce in in West Virginia, But, believe it or not, I don't think I want it anymore. I don't want any development, If they do that, there'll be no place to ride bikes. There'll be, no place to hike at, no place to fish, no place to hunt, So, I quite enjoy this. I much rather be outside than be inside, riding my bikes or hiking with my wife or whatever. You know, it's just the air is so clean. You know, actually, I used to have really bad allergies, but since I've been getting outside, it looks like seems like they're gone. Like I don't have allergies outside anymore. I might get a few sniffles if it gets cold or something like that. But I still do have that cold allergy. I don't want to gross you guys out. I get these little welts on my face when it gets like down to 30 degrees. Below that, or actually just the cool air will get I think they're like cold hives or something. Kind of nasty. So if you see me in the video and you see in my skin there's these black little marks, that's just the cold hives. And they seem like they burned a like scar on my face. So I don't have a problem or anything. I'm not sick or anything. It's just that's where the cold. You see these black spots on the side of my face, you know, from being outside. But like I said, I'd much rather be outside. And it's winter cometh. So you know, just like in Game of Thrones, the winter cometh. I think it's a different motto. But I don't care. I put my face mask on, and hopefully this year I'll be out there with Roger riding the fat bike. He got me excited about that. Okay, so we're going down. Like I say, I'm showing you all the downhill parts. There's 20 minutes of downhill on this track. I mean, we rode, I think, 16 miles, I believe. And I think we're about to come to the rest after this first part. I thought we were going to the Pumphouse Trail, but we're getting some exercise, obviously. Thank you, Roger, for giving me that exercise that I did not want. Because riding with Roger, I get a lot of nature. Okay, looks like we switched. We're heading to the Pumphouse Trail. I skipped over a lot, but Roger is having me lead now. And so we had a little square there. I wasn't going to put it in there. I'm not going to show you what happened. I think his wife might get scared. But I was scared too. Roger had a little spill there. But, I mean, he's all American. He got back up and he's right behind me. I can hear him on my neck breathing. So I'm trying not to be that guy again that's slowing him down. But I tell you what, right now, you know, I think we're almost at the top, but we're not. We're about 5 miles away. And this trail leads you to believe that we're on right now because it's going so fast that we're almost to the Pumphouse Trail, the end of the ride. But we're not. So I'm using all my energy trying to get to the end here. And you see me going. Yeah, I'm flying. Look at that. But it's not what you think. Then we just more climbing. We're starting to climb again. I'm going to skip that. And these next few bits you're going to see, you'll see Roger back in front again because I just ran out of energy here in the next 5 minutes or so. Hope I'm not boring you with this, but I mean, just enjoy the scenery, you know, the green, so green and lush. You know, even though the climb was hell, you know, I got some good exercise, you know. And okay, here I thought we were at the top. Okay, where's Pumphouse Trail? Where is it? Nope. Oh, you gotta keep on going. Like, okay, man, where is it at? Okay, so we're going to this field here. And here's a little steep section coming up here. Man, I thought I was gonna fall off. My arms are jello, my legs are jello. I have no more energy. Yeah, Roger behind me breathing on my neck. You know, I just want him to pass, and I'm gonna let him pass because I'm kind of disheartened because I hoped that the Pumphouse Trail would be, you know, just, you know, up on top here, you know, but it's not. Let's get this electrical, whatever this is, power plant up here, power station, and we're almost to the end. To the Pumphouse Trail, but little did I know there's another steep climb, and that's where I just I needed more rest, basically. And right now I think Roger's resting right now. He's just, You know, 'cause I'm not going very fast. He knows this trail. He knows where the rest spots is. Like he knows how to coast at certain spots. And I'm, you know, muscling it. And then, this is what I believe. I could be wrong, but you're gonna see him just take off. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable, man. We already rode, you know, when we get to the Pumphouse Trail, almost, you know, about 12 miles. I mean, uphill. I mean, this is 1,800 feet climbing so far. 1,800 feet of climbing. When I say climbing, we're riding up the hill. You know, something I didn't think I would ever do. Like, that didn't even cross my mind. Okay, here's the street. I'm just gonna stop right here. This is where I just couldn't go. See that little hill up there? It looks flat, but it's like straight up. Okay, we skip over that. I had to stop for a little bit. I think Roger went ahead. We're going to catch him here in a second. I think he realized I was out of energy. There he is up there. He just slowed down for me. I'm disheartened. I'm sad. I almost have a tear in my eye. So I just want to go to Pumphouse Trail. You know, go to mountain, the pizza place and drink some brews or whatever and chill out. Okay, but we're almost there. I'm saying this after the fact. Right now I'm just like, oh, whatever. I'm just hoping that it's almost over. Right now I'm not even caring about the Pumphouse Trail. But see, Roger's got this like third wind or something. He's just going on ahead there, not caring about EM fresh in the back. You know, he's just fresh. I don't know how that's why I call it fresh. He's fresh legs, EM fresh. There we go, see? He's like he's just beginning his ride. Yeah, even though he fell down, he didn't phase him. Okay, it's Pumphouse Trail. Here we go. But unfortunately, I have no energy. So right now, I'm just focused on keeping my balance, basically. And just, you're supposed to take this fast, but I just can't do it. I just have no more energy. Just none whatsoever. Roger wanted me to go first. Yeah, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. This is like snowshoe or whatever. No, I couldn't. I have no energy now, man. Like we used it in climbing 2,000 feet or whatever. You know, we should have done this first. Not that whole other section. Okay, but this is cool. You have whoever made this did a good job, though. You have this trail here. It's downhill. This is straight down. We're going down. The GoPro makes it look flat, but you look off to the side. We have to keep our balance. You know, anyone who rides this knows, you know, that this is very, very steep, very dangerous. You know, especially if you're tired. You should never ride these type of trails if you're tired. You should like at least rest. Like right now, I need like an hour rest. Okay, Roger's getting dust flying in the air and stuff. There we go, and winding. I thought that tree was in the way, but I have like, the sweat is burning in my eyes. I think we took the drop way, but we didn't drop off it. That kind of hurt, especially when your arms are tired. My arms are tired. Roger's arms look like they're pretty strong. Fresh. No degradation in strength at all. Just don't want to keep them back there. There we go. I think that just going down here is getting my energy back a little bit. You see me speed up, see me like, you know, you can see the energy. You can feel the energy from the speed, you know. There we go. My sugar got low. I need some food. But, you know, just going downhill just kind of rejuvenates you. You know, those that ride, you know, get a little adrenaline from somewhere. I don't know where it comes from, but, you know, but look at how steep that is right there. I'm trying my best to maintain my composure. This is my first time riding here. I think this is Rogers. They used to ride here all the time when he lived in Parkersburg a while ago, way back when. This is a pretty long trail. I mean, this is downhill, so this is the most longest downhill that at Mountwood or Mountwood State Park. There could be more, but I think this is the main reason why people ride this trail here. It's a sharp turn there. In my opinion, these berms need to be a little bit higher. You know, especially for a tired person. The little berms that you turn, the lip should be like. To me, I like those high berms because I'm a big guy. I can like hit them. I know I won't fall down. I feel secure and safe. You know, when I go around them really fast. But the short ones, that ain't helping me at all. Okay, I think we're almost to the end here. I can see in the distance, you know, the parking lot. Start to speed up, like as if I were going this fast the whole time. Actually, I know we're almost done because Roger started going really, really fast. Like too fast, faster than a person should possibly go. Not being able to see around any corners or anything. This is such a gorgeous place. It's so peaceful. You know, it's so quiet that I don't know if you've ever been in like a soundproof room or something like that. That's how it feels. You don't feel any like vibrations on your ears. It's just so quiet, so peaceful. But I'm just glad, thank God, that I can still ride. I'm not sitting on the couch, you know, eating ding dongs and chicken wings and stuff. Well, I'll eat those too, but I'm glad I can do both. I can do both. You gotta burn off those calories, burn off the carbs, you know. So I think we're almost just about done here. And these are some sharp turns here. There's no berms on there. If you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't be cautious, you're going over the edge. You're always giving me confidence here. I'm just following him. I don't know where I'm going. I think that's one of the most unnerving things about going places that you've never been before. You don't know what's ahead. And so I'm very fortunate that Roger likes to go places like this. And I appreciate you, man. He's watching this right now. Okay, that's it. So that's Mountwood State Park, and thank you for watching. And be sure to check out my other videos too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And that's it. Talk to you later.